based on the unspoken commitment they have, and especially on the topic of divorce, that has been so talked about. Let's hear what they had to say about divorce, which is very important. It's no secret that Kate Middleton has become the center of attention at every event she attends. Her charisma and elegance have made her an undisputed figure of the British royalty. Therefore, in response to this recognition, the Princess of Wales has decided to forego her summer vacation and dedicate even more time to her official engagements. Prince Charles, aware of the importance of changing the image of the crown, has praised Kate Middleton's commitment. According to sources close to the princess, the king would be happy and grateful for her vacation resignation, as this would allow the British people more opportunities to see her during the summer. Surveys reveal that Kate is one of the most beloved members of the monarchy, and her role is crucial for the institution's future. Now, about the parties in private mansions with friends, because it has already been confirmed that Prince William continues his romantic escapades amid his wife's illness. The atmosphere within the royal family is increasingly tense, and it is now confirmed that William has been to several private parties. As we can observe in the news, they were talking, commenting, and ensuring that William doesn't change with Middleton's illness. He continues to go out while Middleton undergoes chemotherapy. He goes to parties with his friends in private mansions where evidently there are women, and they do all sorts of things. Just imagine, there are even women who, well, you're sitting on a sofa, and suddenly a woman comes to you and says, "Hey, I feel like doing something." And of course, if your wife isn't beside you, you might say, "Well, I'll do whatever." This is what several media outlets are saying. It's mind-boggling. Let's listen to it. The atmosphere in the British royal family is becoming increasingly murky with the revelation of Kate Middleton's health problems and the rumors surrounding Prince William's personal life. While King Charles Roman III faces his own battle with cancer, the situation doesn't seem very different for his daughter-in-law, the Princess of Wales. However, what stands out the most is Prince William's apparent indifference to his wife's illness. He leaves her alone, continuing with his everyday life and his rendezvous with special friends in private mansions, special friends like Rose Hanbury. The case of Deborah came out, it came out. Let's remember the famous case of Sammy Kensington, where it was literally Sammy who confirmed that she has a husband, and then her husband left her. Obviously, he didn't state the reason, but later it was found out that Prince William arrived in a private car with a bodyguard. He got out of the car even wearing some kind of gown, a gown? Well, it was like a large nightshirt where he wore nothing underneath. So he literally went naked in the car with a trench coat. And when he entered, instead of saying hello, he did this, he took it off, and then he showed it to Sammy. Let's remember Samantha's tool, what he had down there, and he started to act foolish. According to the neighbors, who always said hello, he would say, "I'm here now." He opened the trench coat, and they started to engage in various activities. Moreover, it was precisely in that private mansion where they had a party when the husband was supposedly traveling in Florida, in the United States, precisely here in Miami. And then, of course, it's evident that the plane didn't work. They canceled it, it was late, he returned home. Imagine the husband finding out about that party with all the friends, including his wife with Prince William. And at that time, also, we tell you just recently, this was in 2018, therefore, it was already known that William was hosting parties in private mansions, and it is now known that Sammy Kensington, who is already divorced from her husband, continues to host this type of parties because recently she hosted a party with more than 13 men. There were 7 female friends, 13 men, and initially, although they said William didn't go, but William did go. Let's hear what they had to say about the frivolity of the British heir to the throne. Let's listen to it, and despite the difficulties facing his family, Prince William seems to remain unchanged in his behavior while Kate Middleton battles cancer and tries to maintain normalcy in her life, her husband. Prince William continues to lead a parallel life, meeting with his lovers in secret. although the royal marriage has tried to maintain a united front in the face of Kate's illness, rumors of William's infidelity have continued to haunt them. There it was right. They also claimed that Kate Middleton, from a very young age, already knew what William was like, and that's how she got him. By the way, in the dates they had at university, look at what she wore. She wore very, very sexy clothes. As we can see here, this was precisely at university. At university, she practically wore clothes like, well, we see it, practically a top, panties. And that's how she went to parties to get William, because she knew and understood that William was practically a pervert, right? And then when she marries him, she realizes, and of course, she says, I'm going to try to change my man. I'm going to try to make him, effectively, become a normal person. She doesn't succeed. And from there, obviously, I believe after 10 years of marriage, little by little the marriage weakens and everything weakens, and that's when she even falls ill. Of course, these are very dangerous situations for the British family. But of course, she thought that yes, she practically would be able to survive that condition. But, well, in the end, we saw it. She's very, very ill now, and her husband continues with those parties. As I say, it's incredible to me. Let's hear it. Since Kate Middleton's health problems became known, rumors about Prince William's infidelity have gained traction in the British media. The temporary disappearance of the Princess of Wales only served to fuel the flames of these speculations, with some media even suggesting that the prince's extramarital relationship could be the cause of her absence. Exactly, and especially with the issue of Rose. It has always been the cause. She already knew it from a long time ago. I mean, when one of her best friends tells her, hey, are you sure you want to be with this guy? Because she was super in love, she was a super reserved girl. She never wore any sexy clothes or anything, but of course he tells her no. A friend of his tells her, if you want to be with him, you'll have to wear sexy clothes. You'll practically have to do what he tells you, and she hasn't changed from that. So she hasn't managed to change a man who, as we say, is a pervert according to reports, and who has no solution. What do you think of all this?